Duel Monsters' first one-turn kill. Took 189 episodes to have it. You'd see it more in later seasons, later series, but this was the first one we had. Alright, hello everybody! Welcome back to more Dragon Warrior 7. Hope all of you are doing well, and you're having a good weekend. I am so far. Was able to do some exercise yesterday, get out and walk. Haven't been able to do that in like 2 months. At least like the longer walks because it's been so cold. But it's warmed up. I'm having a good time, and hope all of you are. Baby Liam is now officially 4 days old, having a lot of fun. I've been around Liam for probably half of their life so far, so that's pretty fun. I hope to finish this particular disc today. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't, considering it's only a couple of paragraphs until the guide says disc change happens. We should at minimum be able to get to that, unless something goes horrifically wrong. Let's go ahead and switch over to scene number 1, and we'll go ahead and continue. Only 73 parts to go? Well, I mean, thankfully Disc 2 is going to be shorter than Disc 1. Welcome, Skyhawk. Alright, let me just make sure I've got the mini metal guide, the actual guide, all of the guides pulled up. It's like that everybody like pulling open like super long maps when they're trying to drive in a car, like back before we had GPS and everything else. It feels like that's what I'm doing every time I play Dragon Warrior 7. But you'll end up hopelessly lost if you don't, so you have to do it. So let's see here. We want to go to... Let me just make sure I'm on the right paragraph here. I think I went too far. Yeah, I went too far. That's why I can't find it. Okay, so tiny metal chest. Sorry, I somehow I minimized it, and then because when you minimize a guide, it like shifts you to a different position, so I'm trying to figure out where I was. Shouldn't take too long. I'm in the general vicinity here. There we go. I'm back. So we're in Coastal, which is the final area of Disc 1. Like, we've done all of the pedestals, minus the final question mark one. I think it went up the stairs rather than down them. So let's see. We need to go up 2 flights of stairs, talk to the old man by the lucky panel game. He'll talk about a shard. I can do that. Yeah, Coastal has Casino number 2. We're going to be unlocking Casino number 3 once we get the remaining immigrants to our town in Disc 2. This is the old man. I remember back when this casino had the most worthless junk for prices, why they even had some silly shard thing up there once. It was there for ages until the guy behind the inn finally won it. So I think that unlocks a trigger. Let's take a look. Run back downstairs, down the stairs into the casino. Bunny, you talked to a moment ago. Speak with the man you find here. He'll tell you that he sold the shard to the armorer in town. The guy near the bunny girl? I guess that would be you. Ah, there's nothing like a drink after hitting the jackpot. Clearly not you. There's so many bunny girls that doesn't really help me out. Run back downstairs and down the stairs down the stairs near the casino, Bunny. Okay, so they mean this one. Aha, I made another fortune at the casino today. I bet they're ruining the day they met me, haha. You want something from me? Yes. What, did I ever win a shard? Well, I've won many things. Wait a minute, I think I know what you're talking about. I couldn't figure out what to do with it, so I sold it to the armorer. It was probably worthless, but I got him to buy it off me. That guy's so gullible, he'll believe anything you say. Let's see. Okay, go to the armorer in town. What, did my husband buy a piece of a shard? Well, I can't quite recall. He's been gone for a month now. You might want to try going up north to the lighthouse. He said he was going there to see the pilot fire. He's been gone for quite some time. I'm beginning to worry. It's been a whole month. It's kind of a long time for an area like a couple of inches from here. But for those who missed yesterday's stream, we're all done with Hamtaro Rainbow Rescue. Initially, I thought we were going to have to go into Tuesday to finish it, but no. The game, we were able to get through 3 ingredients that one day and get to end credits. So we're going to go right to Shining Force 2. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said, Archbrigade. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know if this place has enemies or not. Here's one surefire way to tell. Okay, yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to use, we'll have to use Tiptoe. Let's use Smell. Any treasures here? 2. 2 treasures, huh? Nothing on this side. Ah. Yeah, it's gotta be through here and the doors. Okay, it's just through here. Thank you! No, it's not. But, you know, if you don't have, like, glowing footprints to follow, you might get lost. I think the real issue is, you know those people who like to whistle when they walk? Well, every time he whistles, he attracts monsters to his location. He can't get anywhere, and he's been gone a whole month, because he can't break that habit. Somewhere in this great lighthouse, we should find the armor. Let's look, guard. Smell? No treasure, so we don't have to waste our time messing around with this floor. We just need to find the exit. Okay, I thought that was a door, but it's just a light source. $20 to 40 hours. I mean, I guess it can be. I'm not gonna be doing. I don't need to grind at all. Maybe just like get a couple of levels, but we have like all of the skills we're going to need for basically everybody. As long as you've traveled all the way to the coastal, you should visit the Aqua Spirit statue. It's said that the statue's immense beauty cleanses your heart. Okay, dark armor. Okay, let's go ahead and heal Gabo back up. He's running kind of on fumes. It's probably on the other side, just like the previous area. Not through there, but through here, and then it's going to be left. I can't believe they're making me go through this area 3 times. Actually, I can, because it's Dragon Warrior 7. We have to go through this area in full twice in the past, and now once in the present. They just love this place. I mean, but like nobody, it's hard to really optimize things because this game had incredible balance before you had classes. Once you had, oh come on, that should have counted. That should have counted. Oh no. No, that, I made that. I made it. I don't believe you. What were we talking about? Yeah, as far as the optimization, I mean, Yeah, the thing is, the game had an incredible balance, and when you didn't have skills and classes, because it's so easy to break the game once you do, because so many moves do fixed damage, rather than like really heavily rely on your stats, so it's very easy to break the game. Okay, so we'll have to just be very patient. I wonder if it's because the guy was standing there. I'm going to try to go a little bit more north. Ah, I've come this far, but now I'm too scared to go back. I don't want to fall. Why? We just got another... Oh, it's a Whirldew. I thought it was a repellent, which I'm already basically using every time I use Tiptoe. Like, Tiptoe was such a good skill, it's completely worth getting Thief on somebody just to use it. Yeah. But, like, the boss fights in the beginning of the game were, like, I mean, some of the best. They really were, like, so well optimized, like, down to the wire. Oh, come on, I didn't jump on because of that encounter. He's too scared to open the chest, he might fall. And get a boo-boo. We don't want that. Look at Gabo, he's not afraid of falling. He's standing like half foot on, half foot off. Okay, music changed. We have one chest. Well, it could be a chest. It could also be a pot, a barrel. Okay, well, it's right over here. And we just got another life acorn. Whenever we get to disc 2, we're just gonna have to start dumping these on characters. Like all of the strength seeds, defense seeds, agility seeds, life acorns. So we have 2 here. I think this is also the 5th floor. Let me check. That was the wrong one. Location. It is 5th floor, so there is a medal on this floor somewhere. I have not. The problem with using any of those stat skills in this game is that once you change the stat growth that you have for characters don't follow you to new classes. If you've ever played Dragon Quest IX, it's the same thing. If you use everything in one vocation, that'll have all of the stat growth, and if you switch to another one, you'll get none of the benefits. So I basically have hoarded these items the entire game, you know, because I don't want to, like, use it on, like, a thief or something and be like, you know what, I'd rather be a god hand. Yeah, so it is a little bit off-putting in that sense. So that's the reason I haven't needed to. Honestly, you don't really need to use the stat items initially, but since I'm going to be doing the secret boss fight that's in this game, I'm going to be needing to use this. Probably. Because I'm assuming that the boss is going to have attacks that'll hit every character and just do stupid amounts of damage. So definitely anything to increase HP will be useful. You know, defense, probably not so much. Because if they use like a breath attack or a spell, it's not going to matter how high your defense is. I'm debating whether I want to like overly prepare and cheat and look at what the boss's move list is, or if I just want to kind of go into it blind. I'm thinking I kind of want to go into it blind. Just because we haven't had any game overs other than the 3, you know, forced deaths you're supposed to take in the game so far, that you can't progress unless you die. So I'm wanting to give the game a chance here to try to catch me off guard. Okay, so we have 2 different chests on this floor. Third time we're having to do this puzzle. And we just got a potion. You really don't want to fall from here. It's just a terribly long wait. But you just have to play this game so different than every other Dragon Warrior game. Just because you don't want to like get massive amounts of EXP to lock yourself out of classes. But like in the game's defense, they set the cap like really, really high. Like you have to like stupid grind to probably hit the level limit, but still. And that is another Mystic Nut. Okay, good. It'd be funny if it was. Okay, so are you the armorer? Chilling out? It took an entire month, but I finally made it here. Did you just keep falling? I'm relieved that I made it, but I'm so tired that I don't know if I'll make it back. What, you're asking me if I'm the owner of the armor shop in Coastal? Well, yes, I'm the armorer. How did you find me here? What do you want? A shard? Oh yes, I remember. Someone tried to sell it to me. As usual, I couldn't say no, so I ended up buying the thing. Later, a priest from the temple came along. He said he wanted the same good luck as the man who owned it before me, and asked me to sell it to him. I figured it was just some useless piece of junk anyway, so I gave it to him for free. You probably have the same idea the priest had, but I'm warning you against it. Don't waste your time hoping for luck in some casino. Diligent effort is the best way, every time. So, it's not necessarily that you lock yourself out of a class, but you can only gain class experience points if you're under a certain level threshold in an area. Like, some areas, like, let's say the area around Dharma, which is where you get class changes, has a level limit of, I believe, 23. Meaning that if you hit level 24, you stop getting class experience points from the enemies around that particular region. So if you like stupid overlevel early, but I mean it's going to be really, like at that point in the game it's going to be stupidly hard to overlevel early, but you can potentially lock yourself out of getting like certain class experience points. But again, the cap is generous, but it's like if you're really wanting to try to class change and grind things early, it could be a little off-putting if you like go into the area like in Balak's Tower and start fighting metal slimes early. You might run into some trouble later. You're better off just grinding in a disc 2, which apparently, from my understanding, doesn't have a level limit. You could fight any enemies from anywhere as much as you want. Yeah, it's inefficient. It's not locking you. Like I probably shouldn't use the word lock out because it's kind of disingenuous. It's implying like, oh, if I fight 10 battles here, I'll never get class points. You can fight 10 battles here. You could probably fight 100, 200, 300 and still be under the level limit. But it's just like, if you're inefficient with your time early on, you can kind of pay for it in this one. Yeah, sorry. I'm not trying to be like hyperbolic with my explanations, but I am just trying to caution people. Okay. So now we need to go, let's see, head north, Aqua Spirit statue, travel south, walk back inside, move west, don't worry, we're almost done, 5th floor, husband of the lady, mentions the shard, I should be able to get it from him. Okay, so we need to go back to Coastal because this game loves backtracking, so let's go ahead and, do we use return? Or do we have to use warp? Okay, we can return from here. But yeah, it is kind of a bizarre feeling running away from like a metal slime. Or metally in this. Well, I mean, it doesn't help that my brain, like, I macromanage everything up here. Like, I'm so worried about playing the game a certain way. I'd like to just fight stuff and like get drops and all of these other things, but I think sometimes I make mountains out of a molehill. It's like if you have like a day free from like 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock and you have like a 12:30 appointment and you can't like plan your day at all because you're so focused on the 12:30 appointment, like it somehow warps the entire day even though it's like 7.5, 9 hours, almost like 8.5 hours free. That's kind of my brain. So if you tell me you can't do something, then that sometimes can happen. That's kind of the same phenomenon. It's just like, oh, there's rules as to how you grind, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I won't fight everything and just run. Why not? Let's see here. Follow him back. Okay. Talk to the priest. Okay, he's in the casino. Not in the church. Is he up the stairs, down the stairs? Walk west and down the stairs. They might mean another set of stairs. Not this one. Okay, there he is. Damn it, I hate when I lose charity money. Oh! Did you need something? I had the nun take care of the things back in the temple. What? A shard? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm a very busy man. See you later! And he's out of here. Follow him back to the temple. Where is he? Not here. Can you imagine a priest gambling the parish's money away? Yes! Because I live in America. Anything's possible here. Land of opportunity. Where's the priest? He's not here. They said follow him to the temple. I would have assumed that was here. Oh, okay. He's in bed. So I guess he's in, like, I would have to recognize that his sprite is like whatever sprite is in bed. I don't think I've seen a priest sprite in bed. Would that be? Oh, there he is. I've got the worst headache all of a sudden. I don't know anything at all. The priest was fast asleep after his return. I wonder if something's wrong. He's been acting strange recently. I saw him rummaging around under his desk before. Desk? I hope so. Although this game doesn't have any dice games. Got no craps here. Where's the desk? Let's see. Okay, oh, by desk they mean the table here? Is that really a desk? Guard looked under the desk. There's a shard hidden under the desk. And we just got a question mark shard. Alright, so it sounds like we're done with all of this nonsense. We can actually leave Coastal. We need to go to the Halfling Cave, which is the cave that we went to, basically to talk to the one elder that had it out with the king of Coastal in the past. But it sounds like we have to go there in the present because, first of all, the guide says so. Second of all, I think we have a missing medal that we can get from there. We're almost about to, it sounds like, get close to the disc change. I win. Oh man. But yeah, because of me foolishly thinking that Shining Force 2 on the Genesis was actually the second Shining Force game, I am gonna have to go back and play Shining Force 1 at some point, because Sword of Haya is not game 1, as I have been appropriately informed. For some reason, I thought the Game Gear was the first entry, and it's just not. But I don't feel the need to change my choice from 2 to 1 just because of that. I already announced. Yeah, I played the third game, so I might as well play the second game. I've already played everything out of order. It doesn't matter anymore. So let's just do it. So I'll still stick with 2. One chest. And we just got 30 gold. Yo, you played it in the same order as me. That is pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I feel like it's definitely a tactics game you can just be in the mood for. I think it's hard sometimes to play like other more serious maps and like Fire Emblem games, things like that. I'm like, I don't have 3 hours. I really don't. Like, especially on the harder difficulty, some of those maps, the macro managing, like the EXP grinding, it can be annoying. Very little connection. Okay. I wonder if I'll run into any characters I like would remember. I'll probably remember the Birdman character because, you know, they're a Birdman if they happen to have one. Oh yeah, the Gilmore I can't believe Joe found that. Like the Fire Emblem Gilmore Girls. Like I thought that was a great hack. Like, obviously, like it services a very niche population of Gilmore Girls fans, but like it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. Like I could do it in one stream. That was great. We've got Rib. A couple of big battles are okay for big story moments. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying, like, I need all battles to be short 30-minute battles. Like, there could be longer ones. I'm just saying in general, like, Fire Emblem, like, almost every map is, like, a huge undertaking. Yeah, the story was funny. Probably would have gotten more out of it if I actually knew the Gilmore Girls, which I don't. I mean, compared to like some of the map length in Fire Emblem games, I feel like it is. You know, Shining Force, I can get like multiple maps done, like when I did Sword of Haya. But with everything else, it just feel like Fire Emblem. I think I've got like maybe one or two if I'm lucky. Oh yeah, well that one, if I had just understood the strat better, that would have been a better way to have gone about it. Yeah, that was a ridiculous 6-hour stream. I never want to do that again. Yeah, it isn't. It has some good games. Some. Not all of them. Admittedly, I have not played any of the GameCube Wii era. I've not played Wrath of Radiance. No, that's not what it's called. Path of Radiance, or Radiant Dawn. I think 7 is probably my favorite. Then there's Three Houses. Then probably Awakening. You are full of strength, just like the traveling warriors from the legends. The scholars in this castle are researching the manuscripts the forefathers of Coastal left behind. You can visit the library of the King of Coastal if you like. Yeah, I mean, at some point, it'd be interesting to maybe at some point get to those games, although, I know the GameCube game is probably like, what, $300? Unless it's come down. I don't know how much the Wii is. I'm pretty sure it's not anywhere close to 300. More super long games to redeem. I do need to at some point set aside a list of I need to actually like my list of games that are redeemed right now is at 6. Like I need to start putting it on like anytime I go on break or something or go live, I do need to list the games that are actively outstanding, just so people have an idea of like how long realistically it's going to take to get to whatever they're going to redeem. This is a weapon shop? Okay. Dragon Sword, Sea Flame, or Flame Sword. And then we have Sea Roar. Sea Roar. We'll go ahead and put it in the bag. But I don't really need anything else. Armor store. We have slime armor. It's, I mean, defensive. Okay, Gabo. Wow. Could probably use it, but does it have any other? Let me take a look at the armor list here just to see if it does anything useful. It has no other properties to it. What does Gabo have for his defense to be so miserable? Oh, he still has the magic. No, he needs to get rid of that. We could even give him the sacred. Oh, he can't wear it. No wonder I haven't done it before. Oh, $210 to $250. What a steal! It's great. I wonder if actually, before I go any further, is there any point to going down to the bottom level? Well, maybe. Let's tiptoe, try to see where the treasures are. Ah. Yeah, I'm basically at the point where I'm just not actively collecting. Yeah, I mean, in some situations, it can be worth it if you're trying to assemble like a complete collection. Like for some people that are selling the disc for like super cheap, and like you can assemble it with a box and manual. In most cases, you probably don't want to do it, but sometimes you can. But yeah, 2020 to 2021 was like the biggest year I've ever had in like spending on like anything, like assembling an entire Sega CD collection for North America. Multiple PS2 titles, including like the high-end horror games. I was able to get Rule of Rose back when it was $399, and Quan for like $499. But Haunting Ground, I think, has basically kept its value. I got like Haunting Ground, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 4, and both of the Resident Evil Outbreak games are like those kind of spin-off titles on the PS2. It was like for $499. And I think Haunting Grounds basically is like $450 on its own. And I know the Silent Hill games have just kind of shot up recently. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to kind of check. Sometimes like your local game stores might just have the disc only. But not all of them sell them at reasonable prices. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably just under 100. Let me take a look. Oh no, I'm way off. It's like looks like complete in box. It's like almost $200. Yeah, okay, so we can't pick up the Glim Moss anymore. Yeah, for whatever reason, I thought it was, I must have shot up recently within the last year or two then. Like, almost all of the Silent Hills are expensive now. But yeah, I basically thought I was an idiot for buying in 2020 until I saw 2021's prices. And then I'm like, okay, I feel a bit better now. Now, if you bought in 2021, you were screwed because that was like the cap of like a lot of these games' values, and then like the market just like significantly crashed with all of like the WADA controversy and everything else that happened. So 2021 was a miserable time to buy games. Like across the board, if you bought in 2021, you like basically lost value. It was also just miserable to buy games after that particular point anyway, because eBay used to have eBay bucks, then they got rid of it. So you know, they would do like these 5% like eBay buck promotions and things like that. You didn't have to used to pay sales tax on eBay purchases, and then you had to start paying sales tax. So like just a bunch of little things about collecting that just became progressively worse as like time progressed. It's just like I'm not getting any cash back from eBay and I'm paying sales tax. Like this sucks. so just like decided I don't want to really be collecting right now. Plus I don't have the space for it. I just really don't have the space. Like the consoles themselves, like have you seen a CDI? You could like the remade Super Nintendo that they made, like the newer look for the Super Nintendo. You could fit 4 of them on the CDI I have. Like it's insane. Like I don't understand. Like how are people collecting? Where like what kind of rooms do they have? Yeah, like I don't know. Like the thing is like horror games in general, like especially like these cult following horror games, they seem to be overall like good investments. And at least in the long term turned out to be. Like these really strange PS2 horror games, things like that, Obscure, all of these different things. Now, the one thing I thought was going to be bigger and never was Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem on the GameCube. Like that game, like for like I kept looking at its price for like a decade, and it was just like it didn't move. It's just like it just didn't go up. It didn't really change. It's like very interesting to just monitor it. But it's like I don't know. I'm not really looking into games for like flipping purposes. It was just like trying to assemble a collection and play a bunch of things. I feel like I'm still like several years off of having to like worry about selling some of them. But I don't want to wait till, like until it's like too late. I don't want to like wake up one day and I'm 50 and I'm like I don't want to worry about how I'm going to liquidate like 300 games. Like this is it's like I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do that. I'm maybe they did. I don't know. Admittedly, I don't know a whole lot. It just seems like, in my mind, I would think like a lot of the horror games would be like, you know, short printed. But things like Resident Evil 4, like probably not. Like those things are like in copious supplies. But Resident Evil Code Veronica, yeah, that one was short printed, at least on the GameCube. Like PS2, I got a copy for like $4. GameCube, it was like $100. So like you could have sold your copy on that and bought like a copy for $4 and still had a way to play it and like profited 96. I bought them at that particular time to own them. Because I wanted to like literally just play through the library, and I did until my Sega CD was like crying in pain. Like stop, I can't read any more discs. Mainly because of the issue I had with Lunar 1, because there was a glitch with track 2, but it only affected certain Sega CD Model 2s, and it affected mine. So I was like swapping out like my different Lunar 1 disc variants, seeing would that solve the issue. I kept like having to freeze against the Black Dragon because like the disc would stop spinning. So I basically had to like kind of do like almost like Sega CD chest compressions at like certain times on like the disc top. And if I did it just right, I would be able to get past the battle. But if you do it wrong, the freeze still happens and you have to do it. I'm sure that was not good for the longevity of my Model 2 because it didn't last too much longer after that. But that was the only way I could beat Lunar. Let's see, anything else I need to do here? Oh, shoot. Shoot. I need to go back. There is something that raises odds for the casino. Yeah, I know, but like, there used to be like a GameFAQs thread about it. Like, that particular fight and the music stopping looping and like they couldn't get past it. And like some people said, yeah, I had this issue back when I was younger. And then some people said, I don't know what you're talking about. I never had this issue. Alex never had the issue, but I did. And it wasn't just like I had a bad disc. It was like every disc. I had all 7 Lunar 1 variants. I tried all 7, like out of desperation. And yeah, I mean, I could not get past it. They could gamble charity money and win. Yes, I sure can. With higher odds. So apparently I missed an entire room, which is never good, because I missed the most important room. And then I can just use the outside spell and leave. But yeah, the pride and joy of my Sega CD collection is, of course, KO Flying Squadron, which I brought out and played exactly one time ever. And I feel terrible that that was before I saved the VODs on like my YouTube, because I would have liked to have kept that around. And now it's in like now it's in its case, and it's inside of like a separate glass case. That's kind of fit to be able to fit Sega CD/Saturn long boxes. Oh, this is what I missed. We got trendy clothes. Wowza. It's terrible, but it's trendy. Yeah, so the worst part, Mackenzel, is for those of you who don't know, haven't played Lunar Sega CD, tiny bit of a spoiler. Not going to say what the fights are, but at the very end, there is a boss fight gauntlet, 3 consecutive boss fights that all use that track. All 3 consecutively. You can't save between fights. If you have even one freeze, you have to do the entire gauntlet. So there I am doing all the boss fights, getting ready to do like chest compressions with one hand, holding the controller on the other. But like I was able to do it without the freezes, because I'd gotten in like such a rhythm of being able to do it that I knew how to do it. But I can't remember what I did. So if I ever so I think the solution is to just get like a CDX. Like if I am ever gonna play it, either get a Model 1 or get a CDX. But like given how much like a Model 1 costs now, I might as well just put the money towards a CDX if I'm gonna get another Sega CD. But yeah, like it was just it was a nutty time, but it was a lot of fun. Like I am so glad I played that version of Lunar 1. Hello there, travelers. Are you having fun gambling? We pride ourselves on the amusement center our ancestors built for travelers and pirates, so be sure to visit it. I'll give you an ID card as a present. Guard received what appears to be a card from the King of Coastal, and received a special membership card. Yeah, but where's the fun in that? Like, I feel like I'm more incentivized to play a game if I actually physically own it. Like, otherwise there's just like 20 billion games out in the ether, and like, I'm no more motivated to play one versus another, but if I physically have it in front of me, it's a little bit more of a motivation. I'm not saying I'm against like playing any games on like emulation or things like that, but it does feel cooler to play the actual title, to go through the agony of making sure like all of these 6 or 7 pins line up with all of these openings and all the connectors, just like troubleshooting. Like it was definitely different. We live in such an easy era where we just have like one power connector, one HDMI cord, you're done. You're finished. Alright, so let's go ahead and, before I hit exit, are we completely done here? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and outside, and we're gonna go back to coastal. We're gonna hand over the membership. Oh, we can't use outside here? Okay, let's go to the actual cave portion and try again. Yeah, I've had my fair share of that. Unfortunately, I had bad audio cables when I played my PC Engine CD. So that kind of killed me playing that console for a while, because I played Last Alert, and then I played Cosmic Fantasy 2. And then I kind of had to stop, because like the audio cables were just so bad. I didn't get to play any of my Japanese titles. I've got like 4. I still have them like bundled up together. So we have one of the hue cards for, looks like a Mahjong game that I was given. Then we have Metal Angel 2. And then Metal Angel 1. And then Megami Paradise. So I think the person, I think it's safe to say the person who owned these games had particular interests when they sold me their PC Engine CD, but I happen to have those titles. I never played them on my PC Engine CD, and from what I understand, they'll work on my analog Duo. Like, even, like, I think they shell, like, whether you get a US or Japan, it's simply cosmetic. It should play on both. So I could, in theory, play them. Metal Angel Mahjong. No, that's the one game that doesn't have, like, anything to it. It's like as an explorer. Yeah. No, I completely understand that. Alright, we are almost done here with this particular part. We just need to, take the ID card to somebody. On the 2nd floor balcony. Okay. But yeah, at some point, who knows? Maybe on, like, if I get some downtime, I might boot up one of those games, like Metal Angel, and see what it's like. Oh, you imported from Japan a bunch? I didn't initially. The first game I actually imported from Japan was Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I played the absolute heck out of that game. Of course, first of all, it had the remake of Chain of Memories before we ever even got it. Before we even knew we would get the remake of Chain of Memories to North America. Plus, it had, like, the bonus contents. It had the Organization Mushrooms, the extra fights, the secret boss, like, all of those things. Like, I easily must have spent, like, over 200, 300 hours. Like, I bought a Japanese PS2 just to play that game. But then I ended up getting, like, other games on it, like Shadow Hearts Covenant Director's Cut and Namco Cross Capcom, and Code H Commanders, which was like a very odd Square Enix game that wasn't very good. Oh, hello, you must be a member. Would you like me to puff you? Sure. Okay, close your eyes. Are you ready? Here I go. Well, how was it? Feel better? Now you're sure to have good luck. See you later. Alright, that's one way to increase odds, I guess. In Japanese didn't give you any hints to where they were. Yeah, I don't think I ever, like, meticulously followed a guide. I think I just got lucky. I'm trying to remember what was my, like, how did I know? Because I got 120 when I was younger. But it's not like it went like, GameFAQs, where's Star, Mario, So I think I must have just, like, how did I figure out, like, the sliding, like, the slider getting, like, a certain time gets you, like, an extra star? I don't even know how I knew that. I'm trying to think. I don't know how I knew it. I think we are all done. So we're gonna go to the Sky Fane now. And it's time to put the question mark. Why would you get a Chinese kid on your basketball game to translate Japanese? I don't don't know how that would work, but if they were able to do it, I'm very impressed. They don't at this particular point, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping the Pocket was going to have a good core for it, but like the technology doesn't seem to be quite there yet. It's kind of an adventure and a half to even get it to work on the PC Engine CD. Like getting that to work, because that caused its fair share of issues. You were not. Oh, you were 9. Okay, fair enough. But were they able to do it? Alright, let's put these shards together. And finally, bam! So now, we've got all of these question marks. Okay, where are we now? Bird eye, please. 15 steps west, 15 steps north. Okay, except the person here tells me to go northeast, so let's go northeast for now. Oh, these enemies? We must be near, like, Falrish or something, if we have, like, those enemies that drop the axes and the baby goyles. Travelers, do you know the outcome of the battle between God and the Demon Lord? Yes. I see, just as I feared. God is dead. Curses. Is there no help left for us? What's that in your hand? The Bliss Rock? God leads us even now. Good sir, you are quite advanced in age, but are you a soldier of God? Did I hear you right? It cannot be. You are the hero Melvin. Incredible, you are unchanged, so God sealed you away too. The fact that I've been released from my seal means that the time of the rebirth is upon us. Indeed, God left us many miracles. My faith and hope now lie in his miracles, the Bliss Rock, and your bravery. Follow the lotus flowers and you will find a pedestal bearing the crest of God. If you hold Bliss Rock up to the sky there, this Fane and the other fallen Fanes Bliss Rock may interact. The Fanes might regain the power to return to the sky. When all 4 Fanes are in the sky again, life will begin anew. Not long after this Fane fell, our son died. He always said that somewhere in the world there still had to be another Bliss Rock. He set out in search of it, but he was attacked by monsters and never returned. Okay, so they want me to guess go to the back and to the large flower. Okay, so smell? No treasure. Tiptoe? Okay, so we need to go top right. Top right down? No, top right left. Alright. Okay, there's the staircase over there. Okay, I'm just reading to make sure I don't miss, like, medals and stuff. So much for holding up left. So we'll go up here and down here. Smell. No treasure. Oh, it's a very short room. Stairs. We'll take them. Empty chest. What are these? I jumped into the sea to protect the prince, but I was slaughtered by monsters in the water. Please, someone return this world to peace. Help, monsters! Tiptoe is no longer effective. Okay, we're at the altar? Oh, come on, why would you have the loading zone, like, so close to the stairs? At least it puts me here. Okay, so Bliss Rock. Where is it? There you are. Guard holds the Bliss Rock up to the sky. So putting this back up in the past is obviously going to influence the present, which means everybody's favorite pastime? Backtracking! Yeah, everyone loves it. If I cast outside, will it take me to... It'll take me to this side. Well, that's no fun. So I actually have to walk through and do it. End of CD? What do you mean? As in, like, you feel like it's signifying the end of a disc? Yeah, we're getting pretty close. Although apparently the guide says that there's 2 tiny medals somewhere. And it hasn't said the word tiny metal since it said tiny metal times 2. So, waiting for me to get them. So go back to the coral cave, fight our way back, walk back to the warp, to the present. Yeah, these are pretty early game enemies. I would say probably, I think we might have fought these guys stream 3 or stream 4. That's right, we came in from this... No, we went too far. One more. Up and down and take the flower. No! Yeah, it's just that, like, this game is just so long. It doesn't need to be this long. It's like, it has a ton of good ideas, but it also has a ton of bad ideas. Like, it's impressive that— no! Like, the game is still, like, I mean, it's still good. It's just, like, I prefer other Dragon Quest games to this one. I like the idea of just being able to fight however I want, not have to worry necessarily about, like, class, you know, vocations or your levels, or, you know, not fighting until you're, you know, not fighting when you're a certain level or any of this. I just want to kind of play a game and just get class points along the way. I mean, I respect them for trying to do, like, some kind of a balancing mechanic. I think they might have recognized it's too easy to beat the game or break the game, but I think there are better ways they could have handled it than what they ended up doing. Okay, so there'll be some things here whenever we return back to the present. Yeah, like when you can return to certain areas with the power-up, I guess that's a bit better. I mean, it depends on, like, how often they utilize that mechanic or how much backtracking is involved. Okay, so things seem normal as you return to the present, but they've changed. Step on the floating rock. Step west to float over to a new floating area. Here you can do some shopping if you need to. I don't know if I need to. Let's find out. Do I need to shop? Weapon shop? Let's find out. Zombie sword. We don't need that because we actually won one in the panel game, so we don't need this anymore. We have Dragon Fist. That's actually quite a bit stronger. Does it, although does it have the secondary hit to it like the other weapon does? Does it matter enough? Let me get to the weapon guide here. We'll find out real fast. Dragon Claw. No special abilities. I'll still do it. Oh, no, we won't. We're not going to do that. We'll give it to the bag. But yeah, anyway, we're about to hit the disc change pretty soon. It seems, once we finish stuff here. Okay, all done with you. And you, what do you sell? Armor store. We have water armor. Flame. Princess. It seems like, what is the princess armor? Princess robe. Oh, it just eliminates 30 HP from, like, every spell except zap. That's actually really good. I'll take that. I keep doing this in the wrong order, so I need to give this to the bag. Now this heal shield I'm curious about. I'm assuming it's just going to heal like a certain amount of HP each round, but how much? Oh no, it doesn't even do that. It just casts a spell. Looks like Gobbo can equip it and his defense is miserable. So we'll give it to the bag. item... What has Gabo got on? Oh, he's just got a stupid kitten shield. Yeah, we can get rid of that pretty quick. Yeah, because if you recall in combat, he was just taking so much physical, like, attack damage. So that's gonna help a lot. What items does he have? Nothing I need. Okay, so we're done with this part. So next part of the guide. Go back on the platform, step south. I mean, I don't know how many streams he's had the kitten shield for, Mackenzel. It's been a lot. It says step south, which I am trying, but I can't. Let's see. Go back on the platform and step south. Nothing is happening. I'm gonna press left. Maybe this is south. I don't know. Walk inside, go up the stairs, talk to Elder Priest. I don't know if I'm in the right spot for this or not. Maybe we are. It began with the gleam of a faint light. The Blissrock's power flared, shooting from the four fanes into the sky. As years passed, a new existence was born from the focused energy. The Blissrock is no longer a mere stone. The life inside it can feel the prayers of man. Now turn your ear to the Sky Stone and listen. You heard it, didn't you? The Sky Stone was brought to this world through your valiant efforts. Use it as you wish. Fate is in your hands now. Alright. Where's the rock? Oh, it's right over there. Do I just walk on it? Okay. So let's go here and on here. Guard and his friends obtained the Sky Stone, opening up the vast expanses of the sky before them. Look at us! We're flying! So I need to pull open the map. So I need to go north of Himalaya, it sounds like. Probably here. This is the only place that doesn't look like we can access it from anywhere. Alright, so now we're here. Still don't see where the metals come into the picture yet. Okay, apparently here. There'll be one. Oh wait, did I miss? Oh, okay. Oops, there's something outside I missed. Yeah. Southern row right in front of the center tombstone. And there's our medal. One of them. Let me tell you, travelers, something. In this world, there's no such thing as coincidence. For example, a road to the past was opened by human ingenuity. Everything, including your coming here, was predetermined. I'm a wise man of the past. I've been waiting for a long time. It is my quest to fulfill God's last hope and find a great hero. Go ahead, take it now. And we picked up another question mark shard. The pedestal for the shards slumber in a man-made cavern deep beneath the ground. When the shards are placed, destiny will lead a hero to the era of God's death. Go forth, your true journey begins there. Alright. So, excavation site. It's been a while since we've been there. Let me pull open the map. Probably want to just have the map loop here. Let's see. So now we're at the excavation site, so pulling up the guide. Once there, walk through the tent to the north, move down the ladder. Okay. It may be dangerous, but I can't just leave injured people behind. If you must proceed, travelers, let me say a prayer for you. So we'll take a quick save, and then we'll go ahead and go forward. Once we get to the disc swap, I will probably take a quick break. Nothing unduly long, I don't think. I still haven't gotten a text. Like, I don't know when my brother's coming. I'm assuming it may be later in the evening, so I might be justified in doing my stream now. Staircase leading underground. Walk through the tents to the north, move down the ladder, staircase leading underground. Right there. So this one used to have a tiny medal, apparently, but it doesn't now. Okay, there is a tiny medal here, and that's the second one. There's no response. It appears to be a corpse. Well, that's unsettling. Let's see. Walk south, climb down the rope until it finally reaches a staircase. Okay, climb down another staircase, jump in the pit, move north and fall down into the large pit here. Walk south, climb down the rope until you reach a staircase further down. Okay, so climb down the rope. So I think this area is gonna have the medal. Yeah. So somewhere on this floor is the medal. Okay, we completely missed it. We know where to go, but the metal must be on the other side. Darn. Of course, Tiptoe is getting less and less effective because enemies are getting higher and higher level. Okay, we have a little warp section. Don't step into the gate unless you want a shortcut back to the first floor. Instead, climb back up the wall, go down the other side. Okay. So that's all of the tiny metals on this part of the section. A brutal hit for 2 damage. I was honestly terrified when I saw brutal hit appear. Okay, Ira took more. So we have a straight shot. Let's just make sure everybody's HP is topped off. I have no idea what's coming up. But I feel like we wouldn't have a disc change without a fight. And this looks like a path to something bad. Okay, another pedestal. Okay. Thankfully, we've collected all of these shards, so we are done with assembling this pedestal. It's Melvin! Look at him Dragon Balling it up. Dear Lord, why did you go without telling me? Let me fight bravely by your side. Ridiculous, seeking strength from a stupid puppet like that. Silence will take more than mere words to defeat me. What? Yeah, I guess that works. That'll defeat him. Mighty God, is this your doing? Why? Why would you? Let me fight alongside you. No, you can't. My lord, are you planning to die? All your allies have fallen at my hands, and now it's your turn. With your wounds, you don't have the strength to destroy me now. Have you not begun to question your self-proclaimed omnipotence? I am the only true absolute in this world. And now I'll prove it to you. Die. Grog, impossible. Where did you get such power? I'm the ruler of all living creatures. I cannot die in a place like this. You'll pay for your foolishness with your life. Ha 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 ha. God is dead. I, the Demon Lord, have destroyed God with my own hands, but perhaps in my overzealousness I underestimated him. He's got a pretty nice suit. Very red. All right. Any items here? Apparently not. Okay. Apparently the only one that's here is a mimic. Okay, this area is pretty involved. Okay, dead end here. Oh, random mimics. Actually, you know what? For mimics, I'm not gonna... It's probably not a good idea to run. Yeah, I'm actually gonna fight them. Considering that you know, we're gonna have to ward off instant death attacks. There's a giant entrance here. Do I want to take this? Oh, I bet you that staircase is just to climb up if you fail. Oh, wait. Didn't mean to press that hard. Stairs? Okay, a staircase to the... Oh, there's staircases in all directions. I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Okay, how was I supposed to see that? Okay, that must be the mimic. So we'll ignore you. Staircase up. Staircase down. We have liquid metabols. Okay. Okay, that part in the center looks important. Okay, I don't know if I need to actually go down here or not. Looks like there's a staircase there that I do need to get to. Can I get to like a staircase from here? Oh no, I just looped. I just completely looped. Okay, that was a mistake. Let's try going this way instead. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, so if I go down this staircase, what happens? We went down the bottom right, which didn't really help me. Okay, that one goes up. This is gonna loop me back to the mimic room, isn't it? Okay, where am I going? Okay, I think we're close. Sheep duck. Yes, because we'll go down here. Yep, now we can go here. Okay, this is what we want. Now up the center steps. Okay, this looks like we should probably heal. There he is. Foolish puppets, will you waste your lives for the sake of your insipid lord? I cannot be defeated. I cannot die. I am immortal. To oppose me is a grave mistake. I will give you fools one last chance to reconsider. You may die after enduring incredible pain and hardship, or you can die right now. The choice is yours. You fools! Life is too precious to squander defending an unfit god. Allow me to demonstrate. We have Orgodemmer. I'm gonna have him hustle. Just because I know he's gonna be a little bit slower, probably. And we'll get the heal off sooner. Okay, actually he's faster than all of us. I'll play it safe. Magma? That's gonna hurt like 70 each. Okay, that's right, Gabo's out, so he's just gonna have to swap to doing Sword Dance. Freezing Pulse. Okay, magic wore off, which we have none of. Wind Beast. Oh my. Form change, and that was I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a cool effect. I like that a lot. Scorching Breath. Going right with the Freezing Pulse, which I don't really, not worried about. Boy, he just does not want you to buff, so I'm not going to. The fact that he's firing it every round. Okay, so now he's gonna have to do Sword Dance also. Charged Ira. Ooh, 172. Dodge to it. Ira is in kind of morbid danger here. Have her parry. I'm gonna have him throw an Ultra Hit. You can do that. Hustle. Sword Dance. He's going first. Full there. Because we need guards Ultra Hit to come up. I wonder if you're actually meant to win this fight or not. Is it a forced game over? I should probably read the guide as to whether it's a forced game over. Okay. You can win. That's all I need to know. Okay, unfortunately our hustle went off before he attacked. See if that's gonna bite us. Oh, no. Oh, Gabo's dead. We'll go ahead and hustle. Actually kind of in a bit of a rough spot right now. Defend. Let me see. I'll be right back after I use the restroom. bit of an uncomfortable spot here. It's basically a game over if guard dies. I don't think we... I mean, if we get a charge... The problem is, like, if he goes first and he charges again and it hits guard, it's a game over. Basically. I have to use Life Song. The problem is, it has a chance of failing. Oh! Oh no! And it failed. Oh man, there's no way in the world guard's going first. Of all the people he could have charged, it had to be me. The problem is, like, he either does an attack that hits everybody or a single target attack. So there's no way guard's getting out of this unless he shoulder checks somebody else. Like, guard is gone. When did I last save? It's the first time I've had to worry about a game over all game. None of us have the, unless she has the Whirldew. I don't think she does. She might. Yeah, no, that's definitely like a GG. I mean, glad I got humbled somewhere along the way here, but... Man, I can't believe Life Song. I mean, like, no matter what, it's over. I mean, really, no matter what I pick, it's bad, but... Items, we don't have Whirldew. There goes guard. Okay, I'm back. Guard's back. His life zone takes a turn to go off. So guard's back to normal, but, yeah, so I mean, I'm in a better spot now, except I'm in a position where I have to hustle. Like, I have to use hustle. I have to use, let me just check what Life Song does. I know it goes off after a brief delay. It happened to hit the right target, which was guard, which was honestly the better choice between guard and Gabo. But I need to know what the move does. Haven't had to think this hard in combat before. I kind of like it, actually. So let's see here. So Life Song, after waiting one round, after one round, might revive dead allies. So you could wait around and it would still fail. Okay. Well, in any event, hustle, parry, I think is the way I'm going to have to make this round work, because Mel's kind of coasting with low HP right now. And he might do a charge attack. So defend. Okay, hustle went off first, which I don't like that at all. Okay, he's wasting a turn for balls, which is fine. Scorching Breath. Okay, dodge is nice. I don't really think this puts us in a better spot at all. Okay, so heal. I think I may have to give up on... I have 14... Because he's the only one that can heal every party member is the problem. We're gonna have to try to be a little bit aggressive, but I don't think we're getting Gabo back. Also, did the Lifestone crumble? Like, why is she still here? I think it did. Okay, I think what happened is Life Dance is a move that restores all dead allies to full HP, but the user dies. But I think what happened is the Life Stone we had, in case like somebody used like an instant death spell, actually crumbled in her place. So it allowed for Gabo to be revived for free. but Ira to avoid dying, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to use Life Song again, but Ira will die this time. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we avoided the game over. But, oh, there's no EXP, so... Grar! How did these puppets defeat me? Ahahaha. I am the embodiment of all evil. I orchestrate the symphony of existence. Even if my body is defeated, my soul can never be destroyed. And as long as my soul exists... All we had to do was attack one more time and he was dead, but, like, we made it take, like, 6 extra rounds. To be quite honest, I had no idea. Like, I don't look at a guide and see, okay, he has, like, 7,000 health, I have done, like, this much, let me get my abacus out, I've done this much damage. I don't do any of that. I like the suspense. We'll use our World Leaf. So still somehow game overless. Barely. Okay, what does the guide say to do now? Okay, so tiptoe. I like kind of clawing my way back from death. That's always kind of satisfying. Even though I die, may the next god of this world rain his blessings upon me. Humans. It's time to change discs. We've made it. We did it. Okay, so we're gonna go through a disc change. And with that, I am going to also take a bit of a longer break. I just kind of took a restroom break, but I also want to get water, do some other things, stretch. We're going to briefly kind of shift our way into Disc 2. While I'm doing all of this, everybody, we can go ahead and transition over to my break screen. All of you can enjoy some Yu-Gi-Oh! Openings while I am getting some things together. So I'll be back. But we're probably pretty close to just ending the stream since we kind of hit our goal. Yeah, so see you all in a bit. Let me switch over.
Give me
Welcome back, everybody. We are back. This change completed successfully. So let's go ahead and delve a little bit into it. After all this time, we're finally rid of the Demon Lord. Your courage and never-ending determination have brought peace to the world. Do you remember, Guard? When you began your journey, there was but one island in the world. Now, thanks to your efforts, the world has recovered from its terrible blight. However, your noble work is far from over. Now you must bring God to this world once more. He lies undisturbed in a fane below the water's surface. The passage back to land is now open to you. We will be eagerly anticipating any good news. That wasn't there before. Do I want to press that? Let's take a look. Step onto the waiting gate to find yourself back at the Astarred ruins. Where is this? The same old ruins. Hey, Guard, I'm starving. I could sure go for some of the fish your mom makes. Sorry, Gaba, we'll have to put that off for a while. Guard, I know you've heard this before, but don't you think we ought to try to revive God now? To do that, we'll need to find the legendary Tula player. Indeed, it is imperative that Ira set forth on her mission. If you are reviving God, I simply must come along, Master Guard. We must hurry. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave. Let's see. Let me check the medal list here. Interesting. There seems to be some medals in the sky that aren't mentioned in this master medal list, or maybe... That's really strange. So I don't understand why none of the two ones I get, including the ones that were in the gravestones, none of them are mentioned on this list. We got the one in the unknown shrine. Anyway, well, hopefully we'll figure it out. So we need to go back to the present. Okay, wow, we have to backtrack all the way to the Coral Cave again. Of course we do. Let's go back to... the sky. So we need to go back to that revival pedestal that was here. Hey, Shockstorm, we're on disc 2 now. We almost got our first game over against Orgodemmer. He ended up getting a brutal hit against Gabo and following it up with another hit to knock him out. I never ended up getting the Sage Stone from the Metal King, so I had like nobody else that knew Hustle other than Guard. And Guard ended up getting defeated too. So I lost my only healers until the life song from Ira went off and brought Guard back to life, and like we somehow clawed our way out. But thank you. Thank you. So 0 game overs yet, but that was the closest one we've had so far. 2-1. We lucked out that life song worked and it brought Guard back. Oh wait, this is... How did I manage to do this? I didn't want to go on this. No, stop doing what you're doing. No, I'm trying to... So every time I press X when I'm, like, so close to it, it keeps making me go in, but I had to use X to hit the return spell. Okay, so we need to go back up to the Sky Fane. We need to go back to the past area again, because our next destination is to go to the children so we can get the shard. I finished Hamtaro, so Shining Force 2. Oh, it just... Okay, so he just automatically does that. So what's the procedure? So what's the step here to be able to go? I am so confused. They want me to go to the Sky Fane so I can go back in time to get the question mark shard, but anytime I step to a different platform, it automatically knocks me into the stupid airship. Thank you, Shockstorm, for that. So yeah, Shining Force 2 will be on Tuesday instead of Saturday, which I thought was going to be the... Okay, maybe if I press up I can go there? Yeah, I hope I enjoy it. Okay, so this is where the Fane is. Good. What a mess. Pressing one button, you have to wait like 10 seconds to arrive, and then you automatically jump on an airship and leave. But yeah, I was streaming earlier today because my brother and his fiance might be coming up. Considering I still haven't gotten a text about like when they're arriving, it's making me think it's gonna probably cut into like the normal 5 o'clock stream time. So we'll see what happens if they're going to arrive or if they're not. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed Sword of Haya, so I'm anticipating I'll really enjoy this too. Is the lily pad path open to the flower? Okay, it still is. Good. But the temple floated to the sky. So we just need to go back and talk to the children and tell them, hey, we beat Orgodemmer in his fancy suit. And then they'll be like, awesome. So go up, and then north to the other side. Like, this is such a... This is a ridiculous story trigger. You'd have to know you'd have to go all the way back here to this pedestal for some reason, talk to these kids. It is, yes. Balan, yeah, it's under where it says Mr. Stream. I actually have to remove... good point. I do need to remove Hamtaro Rainbow Rescue from the list and just replace it with Shining Force 2. And then I haven't decided on the next game I'm going to do yet after Shining Force 2. So sometime between now and I guess the next day I stream, which would be Tuesday, I'll have to think of what that game is going to be. Yes, it's from Bakanaka. Pretty sure. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never played it. It's certainly inexpensive enough to own. I decided I wanted to get it in the best version possible, which would be like PS5 and all its ray tracing and everything else, and it was still like $10. Like, it's a completely inexpensive game. Like, it was $10 factory sealed. Like, it's even cheaper if you want a PS4 version. Yeah. That's what we call them, because unfortunately, Balan Wonderworld was a big flop. I'm gonna find out whether, I agree with that ultimately. trying to not let other people's opinions kind of influence mine, if I can help it. The pain, I don't feel it anymore. You defeated the Demon Lord, didn't you? Thank you. I'm so happy that you defeated the Demon Lord. The prince and I can now rest in peace. Words cannot express my gratitude. Please take this with you. The maid gives Guard a small stone. We obtained the question mark shard. Another one. Thank you and farewell. Now they are resting in peace. Is that all I needed to do in the past? Okay, so now I need to... That was all I needed to do here, so now I have to backtrack all the way back. Go back to the present. Go back to Astard. But yeah, I'll probably go do whatever is listed in this paragraph and the next one, and then probably stop. My main goal for today was to get to Disc 2, and I did it. Granted, it's not like the full-length stream I would normally have, like on a Sunday, but we'll see. We'll see if I have some freedom later tonight or not. Because, you know, I'd always like to choose family time over game time if I can help it. Why don't we go for the steal? I know these guys have, they have strength seeds. Okay, you can't steal. You can just kind of watch. Warcry sucks, but it didn't work. No, I'm using Maribel. Maribel is more optimized for combat than Ira is. Okay, we did not get Thief hit to steal anything. We suck. No strength seeds. What, you can't just get a casual 1 in 256? Unbelievable. I think my favorite memory of Dragon Quest VIII was whenever the continent overworld monsters had changed in 8, like towards the end, and I fought like I think a king mimic or whatever. I ended up using Yangus's stainless steel sickle, and I think like stealing like a seed of wisdom, which is like a 1 in 256 drop. And the way that his most upgraded scythe works is that stealing has half the success rate of a drop. So I actually got like a 1 in 512, like on my first shot. Just because it's like better than just doing a normal attack, you might as well steal. And in that instance, it was the one instance that paid off. And then I just don't have luck like that anymore. I used up all my luck really, really early. We'll go ahead and take the flower out, maybe. Okay, so now back to the portal for the present. Tiptoe? Alright, so back to Istard. Okay, they're telling me to talk to the maid who's in front of the dining room doors. Like I know what the dining room is supposed to look like. Where? Okay, you must be. Oh, it's Guard's party. If you're looking for the king, he's having his meal right now. You wish to have an audience with the king? Yes. I'm sure the king will be pleased to see you, Guard. Be sure to be on your best behavior when you're meeting with the king and Princess Lisa. Oh, guard, it's a pleasure to have you here. We've just finished our meal. Please have a seat. All right, you found your seats. I think I know why you've come. Past ages offer adventures we could never dream about in our peaceful times. Your faces give you away. You've obviously achieved something of great importance, and it's given you a real sense of satisfaction. Let me ask, guard, have your travels finally come to an end? No. What? You're going to revive God who was destroyed by the Demon Lord? And for that purpose you must find a player of the legendary Tula instrument? The kingdom to the northeast is the history of musical culture. Perhaps there'd be a clue there? In any case, if God can be awoken, then our world will be blessed with eternal peace. I'm certain that's what Kiefer would have wanted. May heaven protect you on your travels. Alright, so now that we've gotten that out of the way... Okay, so Mardra, huh? You're already finished? Yes. Then go ahead, right this way. I think we still can't get this, right? Yeah, we still don't have the key for that. Ooh, that was kind of a bad camera situation there. So return to Mardra. The slowdown is real here. Oh, guard, you've come just in time. We're about to begin the Tula contest at the Great Fane. I'm going ahead. You must hurry, too. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Once at the Great Fane. I'm trying to remember where the Great Fane even is. Let me check the map. World map. Mardra is there. Where is the Great Fane? I don't even know. It's not even on the list here. I know it's probably on the better map. Yeah, Hero, Maribel, Gabo, and Melvin is going to be my final party. Just because Maribel is, like, super decked out with skills. She doesn't have Ultra Hit, though, so there is going to be a little bit of modification in that regard. I also need the final casino unlocked so I can get, like, the agility increasing accessories because, like, I don't want to worry about whether I'm going to go first or not. Like, I just need to know that I'm fast. So, I think there's, like, a meteor bangle or something. So where is this the Great Fane? Looks like it. It's a great something. Musicians are always so dreamy, sigh. This is where the performers will be playing. Oh, she's up on top. There we go. That took a lot of effort. Oh, it's about time, guard. At last the day has come. The Great Tula contest is nigh. This is so great. I haven't been this excited in a long time. Are you ready for the battle to begin? Yes. Ah, wonderful. Right this way, then. Welcome, subjects, to the world's greatest Tula playing contest. Quiet. Guard, we will need the Tarot Tula. first challenger, Petra. Oh, if you mean the slime area, I've kind of heard about it, which doesn't really surprise me, because I was looking for grinding areas in Disc 2, and they kind of mentioned there was going to be like an area that has nothing but slimes. Like all types of slimes, so I'll probably be doing that for like a little bit. I don't think I need too many levels. I think it's just mainly a matter of like the skills and things I have, setting up the right like buffs. Like, that fight I just did against Orgodemmer, I should have put up like a magic wall or something. I don't know why I didn't. I got like really prideful. And then it got to the point where I'm like, I have to keep hustling each round. Like, if I wasn't down to just one hustler, I would have like put up buff walls and things like that. So that was kind of a rough moment of hubris that I won't be repeating. I'll set up buffs each fight. Although he would have used the frigid breath to take it down, but it's worth it to put it back up. First challenger, Petra. Yes. Yeah, I don't need gold, thankfully, but yeah, that'll be pretty great. Boo, you're terrible. Come on, are you serious? Quiet. Thank you, Petra. You may step down now. Yes. Oh, hello. Oh, my brother's calling. He might be... stand by. I'm gonna go ahead and swap to another break tab. Looks like Go Rush opening 1, even the rotation. Alright, sorry about that. That was my brother. He is heading over in this direction. He's going to be picking up some food from like a Japanese hibachi place. He's going to go to Costco, pick up some gift cards, and he will probably be coming up in about an hour. So, yeah, perfect time to start wrapping things up anyway, because I was going to do stuff, probably end after this Tula contest anyway. Alright, the second challenger, DeCarbo. Yes. And then we have Chrono. It's just like right behind him. Get it together, man. Aye, where'd they get these people? You call yourself a Tula player? Quiet. Thank you, DeCarbo. You may step down. Yes. Go, Chrono. I believe in you. The third player. Oh, finally. Step forward, Johan. Go, Johan, go. Come on, just play it. Come on, Johan, show them how it's done. That Johan boy, is he really that good? Yes, Princess Michaela, he is the best Tula player. In Mardra. What's wrong, Johan? You're next. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm right here. Johan! Come on, hurry up and play. Quiet. All right, Johan, when you're ready. call yourself a Tula player? Johann, you're kidding! Who does that guy think he is? This cannot be. What is this, some kind of joke? Stop, stop, my ears are bleeding. Quiet. Thank you, Johann, you may step down. Next, Laruski. Yes. Poor Chrono, he sucks. I could play better than that. Haha, if Johann can't play it, nobody can. Dear God, how could this be? Just stop playing. Quiet. Thank you, you may step down. Yes. I wonder how many people we're actually gonna have to sit through. Next, Ural. Yes, sir. Oh, there are people from the left also. I didn't even know there were people there. Okay. This line system makes no sense, but okay. Get off the stage, you Neanderthal. Get off the stage. Hey, play it, kid. Don't strangle it. The travesty continued as the afternoon wore on. No matter how many people tried the Tarantula, no one could play so much as a single straight note. As it became clear that the legendary player probably should have been was not among the crowd of musicians, Princess Michaela grew more and more frustrated. And then the final challenger was booed off the stage. Oh. I've never been so insulted in my life. This is all that the best Tula players in the world can do. Why can't anyone play, for God's sake? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? It's just a Tula, but Princess, the Tarantula is a magical instrument. Silence! This wouldn't have happened if we hadn't used that stupid Tula. Hey you, soldier? Yes, sir? Take that cursed Tula and smash it to pieces. Princess Michaela, you can't do that. Shut up. As the leader of this country, I command you to break it. Princess Michaela. Princess Michaela. I won't let anyone get in my way. Princess, please give us one more chance. There must be someone here who can play the Tarantula. Please give him one more chance to prove himself. Ha, I don't have time for your excuses. If he fails to play it well, then you may have my head. All right, I will give you one more chance. So who is this man then? You? No, not me. Johann. Go on, play it. But teacher, hey, he failed once before. There's no way he'll succeed. What are you talking about, old man? Not even Johann can do it. Quiet. Let me remind you of something. If Johann can't play it, I'll have your head. Do you still agree to this? Yes, princess. All right. I hereby grant Johann permission to play one more time. Well then, Johann. Come on, Johann, calm down and concentrate. You can do it. Oh, what a wondrous sound. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, Johann, I love you. Quiet. Bravo. We found him, guard. Johann is the player of legend. A great feast was held for Johann, who skillfully played the Tarantula. Johann played an endless variety of tunes on the Tula, cheered on by the enraptured audience. And then, the next morning, we found the legendary Tula player. Wonderful. What do you think, guard? I did a great job, didn't I? Yes. Johann, please help these people revive God. Understood? Don't worry, I'll be right back. You were so much fun, Johann. Oh, I almost forgot. What do you want as your reward? I've got too many other things to worry about. I need to repay my master. I want to make things easier for him. I know this is sudden, but could you lend a hand, princess? A desire to show respect to your foster father? Praiseworthy indeed. Fine then, I'll take care of everything while you're gone. Well then, guard, I'll see you later. I'll be here praying for your safe journey. There's nothing to worry about, Princess. We'll be right back. Okay, guard, let's go. Let me check where we're at in the guide. Just hopefully that we're not in an area that's so niche I'm going to forget what to do. Let's see. Okay. Would you mind making a quick stop? I want to see my master one time before I go. Let's take a quick stop to actually see the master then. And then before we actually have to fly to another location, we're probably going to stop. Johann, I just heard the news. You're going to revive God for us, aren't you? I won't prohibit you from playing the Tula any longer. Do for these people all that you can. The journey will be long and hardful, so please be careful. Master! About the funeral, I'm so sorry. Master gave me the music, but I didn't practice at all. I just played a song I was good at instead, a festival tune. I apologize for what I did to the old man. Johann, you conducted yourself well at the contest. I know how much you hate shame, but your heart was pure. I forgive you for the funeral incident, but you must listen, Johann. There are more songs in this world than one can count. The time it takes to master even one song is immeasurable, and our lives are so short. Upon reaching my age, one starts to think I wished I had learned more songs in my lifetime. Every song is precious and unique, and you still have time to learn so many. Johann, don't become intoxicated with your talents. You must always strive to sharpen your skills on the Tarantula. Learn more songs than I did, and share them with people across the globe. I understand. I will do all that I can. Please don't die before I come back. Let's go. Alright, let's see, where are we at here? Okay, so the next destination is to fly to the south. So, we will not be doing that. At least not now. We need to go and save. I was actually trying to go between the buildings, not into one. That was kind of a mistake. So here's our church. I sense a holy aura from that tone of the Tarantula. It's as if God was right here. And so now we'll save. We'll see where things are at this evening if I come back and stream again. If nothing else, I achieved my goal for the day, which was to go ahead and get to Disc 2. But the good news is that Disc 2 is a lot shorter than Disc 1. Alright, so I need to go ahead and get dressed, ready, because I'm going to meet my sister, meet my brother, meet her husband, meet my brother's fiance, and of course see little baby Liam. So I will bid everyone else farewell for today. I may be back tonight, or I may not. It really just depends on like how the afternoon and evening plays out. But if I'm back tonight, it probably won't be for terrifically long. It may be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't think we're going to have like another, like a 3-hour stream. But thank you so much for the well wishes, and thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate all the company this morning and early afternoon. So I hope all of you have a good rest of your day, good weekend, and good tidings through the week.